Well, hello, and welcome to our lesson on precision and accuracy. These are two words that are often used very interchangeably, and a lot of people think they mean about the same thing. But really, they don't. They have their own definition, and that's what we're going to discuss today. All right, so starting off with accuracy. Accuracy is a measure of how close the measurement you make in lab is to the theoretical measurement for the property being measured. Theoretical means the actual value, the real measurement, the one that's been accepted universally as the correct answer. So when you go into lab and you make a measurement, how close are you to being what is generally considered correct, the theoretical value? So we've got an example here. We're measuring a crayon with these two different rulers. If the accepted value of this crayon is 10.35 centimeters, which of the two rulers is more accurate? So we're taking a look at the top ruler. Here's our crayon from tip to end. Looks like it's just over 10, maybe 10.3 centimeters. That looks to be a pretty accurate measurement, this first or top ruler here. The bottom ruler, and same thing from tip to end of crayon, I'd put it in the not quite 6, maybe 5.8 or 5.9 centimeters. Not accurate if the accepted value is 10.35 centimeters. So in the case of these two rulers, I would say ruler A on top is more accurate. All right, so different from accuracy is precision. And precision refers to how reproducible a measurement is. So what we mean by reproducible is if I were to draw ruler 1 and ruler 2 up on the board, and you can see they have tick 1 at the same spot, tick 2 at the same spot, tick 3 at the same spot, tick 4, so on and so forth. The difference is ruler 1 has all these little ticks in between, whereas ruler 2 does not. It's just the big ticks 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I draw these two rulers on the board, ruler 1 and ruler 2, and I ask the class to measure object A and object B using my two rulers. If we were to have student 1 come up, call him Timmy. Timmy comes up, takes object A. Using ruler number 1, he can say, I measured object A at 6.8. Maybe he says 6.78. It looks like it's just before that 0.8. And I say, fantastic, I'll accept that. He says, using ruler 2, I measure it at, looking there, looks like it's between 6 and 7. I'm going to say 6.9. I think it's pretty close to 7. Either of those is perfectly fine answers. But let's see what happens when Katie comes up. Student 2, Katie comes up, object A. She comes up, she takes a look, and she says, using ruler 1, I get a value of about 6.8. And I say, wow, that's the same thing that Timmy got. Katie and Timmy, you both got the same value. That's a reproducible amount, a precise measurement. She then takes a look with ruler 2, and she says, okay, I think it's about halfway between 6 and 7, maybe a little bit more than halfway, so I'm going to call it 6.6. And I say, you know what, that's fine. Using ruler 2, 6.6 is an acceptable answer for the measurement of object A. You get full credit. I now take a look at my two students' measurements. Again, for ruler 1, they both said 6.8. For ruler 2, Katie said 6.6, Tim said 6.9. Again, both answers are fine. They're absolutely acceptable, but they're not very reproducible. They didn't both get the same value. One person got 6.6, the other person got 6.9. Ruler 2 is not nearly as reproducible. We don't get the same results over and over and over again. Ruler 1, we're going to get the same results. I think everyone that comes up to measure with ruler 1 is going to say about 6.8. It is a more precise measurement. Ruler 1 is a more precise tool than ruler 2. Ruler 3 down here, this one here is just kind of a mess. You can see the lines are all over the place. They're not equally spaced. 1 has obviously missed the point. 2 is almost on. 3 is almost on. 4 I don't know, it's okay. 5 is way early, 6 is early, 7 is way late. So ruler 3, it's not accurate, it's not precise. That one's just an absolute mess. So again, quick review. Precision tells us how reproducible an object is, or a tool is. In this case, ruler 1 is more precise. Every time we use it, we should be able to get about 6.8 centimeters. Ruler 2, not as precise. Some people might say this is 6.7, some people might say it's 6.8, some people might say 6.9. All of those are fine answers. They're just not reproducible, not a precision instrument. And again, precision is different than accuracy. Accuracy talks about how close to the correct value a measurement is. If I were to tell you that object A is really 10 centimeters long, and we were just not anywhere close, we could say, okay, ruler 1 is precise, but it isn't accurate. It's not close to the theoretical value.